It's after midnight somewhere in the world right now, and someone is laying awake, just staring at the ceiling with a feeling they don't fully understand. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is falling apart. From the outside, life looks fine. But inside, something feels off. That emptiness, that silos. Why do you feel empty even when life is good? Not broken, not lost, not falling apart. Just not there. You're still showing up, still doing what you're supposed to do, still handling your responsibilities. People around you would probably say, you are doing well. And maybe that's what makes it harder to explain, because there is no clear reason for it, no obvious problem, no crisis, just a quiet feeling that something isn't connecting the way it should. And let me say something here. Before you try to brush it off or explain it away, that feeling isn't random. Most people don't feel empty because they're doing nothing. They feel empty because they have been doing everything without asking if it still means something. Somewhere along the way, you learn how to function, how to show up, how to handle pressure, how to keep moving forward. But nobody really teaches you how to stay connected to what you're building or who you're becoming. So you learn how to perform without checking if it still aligns. And somewhere in the world right now, someone in the United States, someone in Vietnam, someone living in a completely different life than yours is sitting with the same feeling, different environment, different expectations, same quiet question. It doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. It shows up the same way. Because emptiness does not always come from lack. Sometimes it comes from disconnection. Disconnection from meaning, from direction, from yourself. And here's the part most people avoid. Not because they don't care, but because it asks something from them. You cannot fix the feeling by doing more of the same. You cannot outwork it. You cannot ignore it. And you definitely cannot scroll your way out of it. At some point, you have to stop and ask, what part of my life am I no longer connected to? Have you forgotten who you are? Have you lost your purpose or what you were meant to be? Not to judge it, not to panic, just to see it clearly. Because awareness is where real change begins. So tonight, don't run from it. Sit with it. What feels off even though everything looks fine? Ask yourself that question. Next Wednesday, we're going to sit with another question, one that most people avoid even longer. What am I pretending not to know? If this felt familiar, then this series is for you. This isn't something you listen to once and move on from. It's something you come back to. And if you're listening to this through a link or on Chrome right now, do me a favor and take a second and follow the podcast on Spotify or Apple. So when this moment's hit again, you know exactly where to go. This is the Eminence Legacy Podcast. For the legacy builder still thinking, still searching, still not satisfied with staying the same. Have a peaceful night. And remember, that feeling you've been ignoring isn't there to confuse you. It's there to guide you. Sit with it. I'll meet you back here next Wednesday at midnight. Together, let's rise to your eminence. Catch you on the next one.